once the vaccine for coronavirus is developed, it should be free.
So let's also make him chemotherapy free then.
I don't think that's necessary because I don't know how to explain it, but they're a little bit low on vaccines as of right now, and I feel like they should be paying so that they can develop more, What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another facepalm. I know I've been posting a Reddit video in a while, so I figured I'd just post one. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Americans were asked to subtly Iran with the map. Only 23% correctly identified where Iran. People were pointing at North America. It says some people pointing at USA, but even stranger people were pointing at Canada too. That's insanely weird. Oh my god, so I just figured out the word hurt. It's past, present, and future. You'll be hurt, you are hurt, and you were hurt. Because if something truly hurt, it never really stops. You poetic little poop, but it's because it's an adjective. You will be stupid, you are stupid, you were stupid. No dip, my guy. I knew that it was an adjective. What? I'm brain dead. To my blind followers. And then a bunch of sign language emojis. How am I supposed to read this? It's sign language, are you dumb? If you're blind, you can't see the sign language. Blind people reach out their hand and touch the other person's hand to feel what they are, what sign language they're doing. Are you that dumb these days? What is this generation and the generation before? So weird. This woman was about to miss the train, so she threw her bags and stopped the doors from closing. Her bag is on the train. She's not. So she really thought that would stop the train door from closing? If anything, that would explode the bag and continue the door closing. What is that gonna do? State population to double by 2040. Babies are to blame. Well, no chicken strip. That was a reference to no effing bad word is what I'm referencing to. I'm not gonna say that because it's a bad word. Obviously, people are gonna keep reproducing humans, and then the population will increase. That's how it works. I'm gonna do a thread on weird things British people do. Y'all are Celsius telling the temperature who the bad word uses Celsius. Okay, but you wanna know something really weird? I learned Fahrenheit in 3rd or 2nd grade, and I recently learned Celsius, and now I don't even remember how Fahrenheit works. I have no recollection of how it works. I know how Celsius works now. She has 2 copies of the same book on display. LMAO. Since she has 2 copies of the same book on display, you know the books are not for her to read. They're displayed as a show of allegiance or as a suggestion for their gullible followers to help further the agenda. If you see the fake PR, I don't know what the rest of that said. Yeah, she and Sharon Epperson for owning and promoting multiple copies of The Big Payoff, Financial Fitness for Couples by Sharon Epperson. I cannot believe she would do such a thing. Maybe she is trying to just promote someone else's book, and she has more than one copy so that more people will notice it, and then I guess somehow persuade them into buying a copy of it. That's my best guess. 1/2 cup rice, 1/2 cup of water, 1 L milk, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla essence, this. I was wanting to use up some full cream milk, but by mistake instead of whey milk, and came across this recipe. I just cooked it, and the rice is so beautiful and creamy. I only had a 1/3 cup of sugar, as my husband doesn't like things too sweet. It's perfect for us. Thank you very much for posting. So on the main Reddit, someone posted this and said 1/4 is less than 1/3. I don't know if it's true, and I didn't fact check this before then on a post that will be later in the video, but okay. With his handmade key chains that go for $5 each, this 8-year-old boy raised $4,000.50, $4,000 and 4,000. Oh my god, I can't pronounce this number anymore. To erase the lunch debt of students from the school and 6 others. 8-year-old does months of manual labor so his friends who are children can afford to eat without going into debt. I don't feel like kids are obligated to do this. Like, they're kids, just go play and hang out with your friends. Not solve world hunger. Or at least 1/3 of it. I mean, props to you, child. You're a good person, clearly. Alexander someone. Just finished eating a raw chicken breast, no sweat. Looks like someone owes me $20. You're gonna die, dude. Salmonella for sure. I eat chicken and not salmon, dude. Oh my god, salmonella, I don't know if it's a disease or a virus. I seem to get those two mixed up pretty often. But salmonella ain't no joke. So no, you're dumb, facepalm. This is why punctuation matters. The summer camp was started by Paul Newman, not the fire. I mean, he's been dead years. So this is the post she's replying to. Authorities are investigating a fire that broke out at summer camp started by the late actor Paul Newman for seriously ill children and their families. So they didn't use any punctuation whatsoever, which is kind of weird, and she made an effort in adding punctuation, but she didn't add in the right punctuation. There is an absence of commas. Where isn't there? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be commas there. Yeah, I don't like you. Breaking. U.S. Senate votes to acquit former President Trump on an article of impeachment for incitement of insurrection. Please tell me this isn't true. That doesn't make any sense. Was he actually acquitted? This guy doesn't deserve to be acquitted. This guy should be in jail right now. What he did is insane, and he deserves to go to jail for... My bad for the audio. Lifetime. The stuff he has done in his lifetime, and including the Capitol break-in that he instituted. I'm using the word for this. That was an absolute feces show. That was horrible. Anybody who would persuade people to do such a thing doesn't deserve to be on earth. And you're out here trying to hang Mike Pence because he didn't overturn the election. What is wrong with people? What the heck? A man needs to start treating her eldest sister like her little sister by his late 20s. I'm not gonna explain what that means. Next. I don't see what the problem is with choosing to not take the vaccine if you're healthy. So, the point of a vaccine is to give yourself a shield, not like so that you decrease your chance of getting the virus, or maybe if you have the virus, you take the vaccine and it will help you fight the virus off. But it's supposed to protect you from the virus, not like it's just gonna prevent your chances from getting it. Like it decreases your chances of getting it. Like what? People are stupid. So this is a follow-up that I also found to the post. I'm genuinely confused. How was he acquitted when there were more votes to convict? I don't understand. So that was the original post I found. And this is the one I also found. When he posed to r/facepalm, but you're actually the dumb one. So I don't understand what he's getting at because I have a small brain, but if I feel like this guy who reposted this is a redneck Trump supporter like they all are, and he's just denying that this is true and all these facts are just not true. But then again, I could be wrong. Again, presumed infected. What gives the government the right to decide what people can and can't do? Presuming he means, or assuming he means him. That's literally what government is for. Like, that's like saying the police can't arrest people for doing crimes when that's literally their job. Like, what is the point of a government if there's no government to govern? Like, what?
Okay.
The truth.